A real Fortnite horror story. In the heart of the Fortnite Island, there was an ancient, decrepit mansion that had stood for centuries. It was said to be cursed, a place where the living and the dead intertwined. One stormy night, a group of players, eager for thrills and fame, decided to explore the mansion. They entered through the creaking front door, the wind howling behind them. The mansion was eerily silent, the air thick with the scent of decay. As they ventured deeper, they noticed strange symbols etched into the walls, glowing faintly in the dim light. Suddenly, the door slammed shut, trapping them inside. Panic set in as they realized they were not alone. Shadows moved in the corners of their vision, and whispers filled the air, voices of the long dead. One player, a brave soul named Alex, decided to investigate the basement. The others hesitated but followed, driven by fear and curiosity. The staircase was narrow and steep, and as they descended, the temperature dropped sharply. At the bottom, they found an old, dusty room filled with ancient relics and a large, ornate mirror. As Alex approached the mirror, his reflection began to change. His eyes turned blood red, and his face twisted into a grotesque grin. The others watched in horror as Alex's reflection reached out, pulling him into the mirror. They tried to grab him, but it was too late. Alex vanished, leaving only a chilling scream echoing through the room. The remaining players fled the mansion, but the horror followed them. They saw Alex's ghostly figure in the mirror of their own homes, his eyes pleading for help. They realized that the mansion's curse had claimed them too, and they were now part of its dark legacy. The mansion still stands, a reminder of the horrors that lurk within, waiting for the next group of unsuspecting players to enter its grasp. The Haunted Forest. Another real Fortnite horror story. The forest in Fortnite was always eerie, but one night, it became a nightmare. A player named Sam had ventured into the woods, seeking a quiet spot to build a fort. As he gathered materials, he noticed something odd. The trees seemed to be whispering, their branches swaying unnaturally in the wind. Sam shrugged it off as his imagination, but soon he felt eyes on him. He turned around, but there was no one there. He continued building, but the whispers grew louder and the shadows seemed to move with a life of their own. Suddenly, he heard a faint, haunting melody, like a lullaby sung by a ghostly voice. Curiosity got the better of him, and he followed the sound. It led him to an old, abandoned cabin deep in the forest. The cabin was covered